Well, she's here. She's finally here. The new Sally Rooney Intermezzo. She's so beautiful. I'm thinking that I'm gonna just do a quick little book haul and talk about my initial thoughts on this book as well. Yeah, if you're into books, I will be doing a lot more videos on books on this channel, so make sure to subscribe. I'm already about 30 pages in, which doesn't seem like a lot, but I got this I think 2 days ago and I work full-time, so yeah, I'm slowly getting through this. Quite a number of books. I'm trying to do a thumbnail as I do this, but yeah, I have quite a number of books and I want to talk about them. There are actually some other ones that I've bought that I have not actually talked about on this channel, so maybe I'll go back or do singular reviews, but I don't want this to be a very long video. I'm gonna start with, actually let me do my thoughts on this book at the end, because I don't know how much I will say, but yeah, she's here, Sally Rooney. This is my second Sally Rooney novel. I've read Normal People. I still have the book, and I actually wanted to read Conversations with Friends next, but obviously I had to get in. I was feeling the FOMO and get this. I actually bought all these books from Reader's Warehouse if you are in South Africa, so this was a little bit cheaper than I assume I would have paid for if I got it from like a normal bookstore. This was like $3.70. If you want to see all the prices, just go onto my TikTok because I did do a book haul there, and I've talked about this on my other social medias, but I do have a sort of book related Instagram now that you can go follow. It's called Thoughts and Desires Club, so do follow. And I also have a Substack where I'm writing my thoughts now, so if you're into reading Substacks, go follow there, or subscribe or whatever. And anyone can subscribe. You don't need a Substack, just use your email and you can get my writing. I don't post very often. There's a few things I've been wanting to post that I have saved as drafts. I just haven't had the time to edit. But yeah, she's so beautiful. I'm gonna go to the next book. This is Before the Coffee Gets Cold. I have seen this book for such a long time, and every time I go to the bookstore, I always go and look at this book, and I've been thinking about it for like a year basically. I'm really into Japanese literature, translated fiction. I have 2 books by Miyako Kawakami, 2 books by Haruki Murakami, and yeah, I'm just slowly developing my Japanese literature collection. I just love it so much. And this is by Toshikazu Kawaguchi. These covers are some of the most beautiful covers I've ever seen. There's another book, I think it's the most recent book in the, is it a trilogy? Or maybe 4 books, but it is so beautiful. And yeah, so I'm very excited to read this. This looks like a very cozy, comforting read, so I think I want to read this. I'm currently reading this, and I'm also halfway through Miyako Kawakami's Breast and Eggs, so I'm gonna read those 2 books, and then I think we'll go to this one. It's not very long. It's like 200 pages. This will be a really nice read. I love going from books that are much thicker in length to books that are much shorter and easier. I love doing that back and forth. Another book with the most gorgeous cover is this book. I feel like if you're a book reader, you will definitely have seen this book. Everyone on YouTube or who is like an influencer or talks about books has talked about this author, and I've seen this book recommended so much on YouTube. This is Cleopatra and Frankenstein by Coco Mellers, and honestly I don't even know what this book is about. I've wanted to read this purely because of how cool this looked, and obviously I've seen other people recommend it. Oh, I guess I'm supposed to talk about what these books are about. If you don't know, that might be helpful. Intermezzo, I don't actually know what this book is about. I haven't read the synopsis or anything. I'm basically going in blind, but I know Intermezzo is supposed to do with like let me not even explain it, but I think it's interwoven stories with 4 different characters, I think. And it's supposed to be like complex and a mixing of worlds. That's just sort of the vague idea that I'm getting. This novel, I actually don't know much about this. Does it have... Okay, so there's a cafe in Tokyo that has been brewing coffee for more than 100 years. This coffee shop offers its customers a unique experience, the chance to travel back in time. So we meet 4 visitors, each of whom is hoping to make use of the cafe's time-traveling offer in order to confront the lover who left them, receive a letter from their husband whose memory has begun to fade, see their sister one last time, and meet the daughter they never got the chance to know. Oh my god, I'm gonna love this so much. Wow, it's giving, of course, a little bit of magical realism and that sort of Murakami-esque, well, he obviously isn't the person who... Lots of authors have done magical realism, but I'm just speaking in terms of like a quick like reference. This, oh my god, I'm gonna love this. We're back to this. New York is slipping from Cleo's grasp, 24 at a different party every night, and with a student visa that's swiftly running out, she doesn't even have money for cigarettes. But then a chance encounter on New Year's Eve offers her a way out. Frank, successful and 20 years older, can give her the security she craves and the green card she needs, and in Cleo he sees a life filled with beauty, art and freedom. Oh my god, oh my god. Let me just leave it at that, because it continues. But wow, I love the idea of reading something that is set in New York. I don't know if I've read many modern books that are set in like New York out of all places. I've definitely read things that are set in like London and stuff, but New York, I don't know if I have. I think there's also another, there is another relationship in Intermezzo with a young woman and a man who's a little bit older than her, like 10 years older than her. So wow, that's an interesting connection there. And then the next novel that we have, I love this cover. My first Ottessa Moshfegh. I am one of the girls who hasn't read My Year of Rest and Relaxation, but this seemed like more my vibe, and also because I have seen the film, the adaptation of this novel, Eileen with Anne Hathaway, and it is so good. I love the film so much that I was like, I have to read the book. So I've been wanting to read this ever since I watched the film. Yeah, what is this about? So, trapped between caring for her alcoholic father and her job as a secretary at the boys' prison, Eileen Dunlop dreams of escaping to the big city. In the meantime, her nights and weekends are full of shoplifting and cleaning up her father's messes. When the beautiful, charismatic Rebecca St. John arrives on the scene as the new counselor at the prison, Eileen is enchanted, unable to resist what appears to be a miraculously budding friendship but soon Eileen's affection for Rebecca pulls her into a crime. My camera cut. But yeah, that's the gist of Eileen. I don't have that much storage left, so I'm gonna speed through the end of this. The last book is Lisa Taddeo's Animal. I've seen this everywhere and it was so cheap, because Reader's Warehouse was having a 50% sale. So yeah, this is a really great book, and I've just heard that it's pretty intense. And yeah, when you read the synopsis, it feels like it's really intense. It seems like this woman experiences something really shocking, and then it kind of goes from there. I don't really want to give too much away, but you can look it up, and that's everything. I just want to give my brief thoughts on Intermezzo. I'm really enjoying it so far. It feels like Sally Rooney's writing, but more evolved, and you can just see her growing as a writer, which is really cool. The narratives, or like the perspectives, are so interesting. Obviously it's still the beginning, so I'm trying to sort out where it's going, but it definitely feels like something that's dealing with grief and the aftermath of grief, and relationships between siblings, family, parents, lovers, just all of the general ways that we interact in the world and in life. And yeah, I just think it's going to be really profound. I mean, it seems pretty early to say that, but yeah, I'm gonna find this really exciting. It's sort of, as we see here, it's dealing with grieving brothers and the people they love. This is a new interlude, a period of desire, despair, and possibility. A chance to find out how much one life might hold inside itself without breaking. I have a delivery, so I'm going to have to end this video here. I have to make lunch and get back to work, but I hope you enjoyed, and you'll subscribe, like, share, comment if you've read any of these books. Let me know which one is your favorite and how you're finding Intermezzo if you're reading it. And yeah, I'll see you in a new video very soon. More book content is coming, so subscribe. Bye.